But where to start with testing? So whenever I start with testing a new mobile app, I use exploratory testing and heuristics. For those of you who don't know that, it's a really famous heuristic that I use on my mnemonic. It's called FCC Cuts With by Michael D. Kelly. And it's a Turing heuristic. And I use that on a frequent basis whenever I would like to explore an app. It doesn't need to be an app that I would like to explore in the work-related context. Sometimes also in the free time I explore apps. And I think that Turing heuristic is perfect, and I will also make sure to post a link later in a second, is that each character has one Turing behind. And I usually use the DF already in the FCC Cuts With. It's called the feature tour. And I start my exploratory testing with feature tours. So I'll walk through the application and note down every feature. We come to that in a second. So I explore that mobile app. And while I'm exploring that with the feature tour, I create for myself a called function map, or a feature map if you would like to say so. And I note down all the features that I notice. I just note it down, like, okay, it's a login, it's a search, and so forth and so forth. And then later I go deeper. Okay, what's offered in the login part? What is offered in the search part? And so forth and so forth. And with that, you can create a really nice mind map of functionality of an application. And that can help you later on to start your testing activities if you know, okay, that's the set of things that the app has to offer. And also the cool thing is it helps you to talk to the product manager or developers. So imagine you're coming to a new company and you know that you are allocated already to that mobile team. And you take some time up front and create a function feature map. And the day you start in a team, you say, hey, dear product manager, dear developers, here, this is the function map that I created of our app. They were like, oh, wow, that's great. So what are critical parts of my application? So, or what are the areas that we are working on? Or what are the areas that are likely to change often? So it really starts a really great discussion in the team about the context of the next steps and the context of criticality and the context of how important are certain features. And that's what I meant with that. Identify the context of the app as well as the critical aspects, because this will help you to focus again your testing activities in the mobile space. Yeah, and then the typical software testing starts within the development cycle, right? Use that knowledge, use the function map, also increase it from time to time, and do your typical software testing in the development cycle. If you're working with agile methodologies, you're working in sprint cycles or in Kanban flows, so you can decide on where to focus your testing activities to.